Hello and welcome back. This is episode 22 and we are playing Control. We've got a box. So AWE, we are going there. Ordinary AWE. We're searching this place on the way. Nothing in there. Ordinary AWE. And first thing we see is an enemy. Ordinary AWE stage A1A dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty, no one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. DF and JF. I'm guessing those are Jesse Faden and Dylan Faden. I went to school with Neil. Some kids call him Nosebleed Neil. Note likely Neil Hosenberg missing. It was mean, he had asthma. Note Tom. Note likely Tom Barlow missing. And his gang Freddy. Note likely Frederick Bartwell missing. Hugo. Note no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. DF. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation house. Transit corridor, ordinary AWE. We got a...
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If we found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial acts, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Paul.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Ordinary summary. Oh, so this is what happened. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector, OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to the other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Wow. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10-year-old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11-year-old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15, case file and darling presentations. For details. team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews and prime candidate files. That's the radio show we just listened to.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Ordinary AWE Stage 4A, Town Proper, Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we would call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide designation hand as SID 36 is verified and in bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation dog Neil. Multimedia, that's what we just saw. Was there anything in the corridor? I don't think so. Nope. Key. Ordinary AWE. Soon there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does it have to be so many of them? Recharge. And die. Oh, there's a control point. Let's do the control point and then go back. That thing I skipped. Great. So I skipped this one, but there's also something over here. Is that a file? Stage 2. After what happened at school, Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes, huh? We're using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing. Like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something very dark. The nut mother lived there with her baby's children. I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. Where they were changing into little monsters, we call them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation not mother. Okay. And then there's audio.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Yeah, this is it. We're coming into the Ordinary AWE. Looks like we're off the map, actually. Case file. Stage 1B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. And his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow.
Annual event.
That's Dylan's evaluation, and unless there's anything there, we're gonna push this button and something's gonna trigger.
See what they have on Ordinary.
Wow!
It's
So this is
all
the
here. Our
whole
home,
town.
our school, the woods, the dump.
Okay, so what now? Stage 4. I take a guess there's actually nothing in here. There's something down here. Stage 3. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen and they pushed over a piano on her. Whoa, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Nut Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said, but... When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector related AWE. So did we wish all the adults go away? And that's what actually did it. So I saw there was a room on the other side as well. Because there's nothing in here, the town, that I can see. So I guess we're going up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I can't go in there now. I have to kill these guys first.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Nothing down there. Tape to listen to.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No, Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, You know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Another case file. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews and for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector, JF mentions 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Okay. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AW will be investigated in the containment sector. And that's what we just listened to. There's another box. Nothing in it, I guess. There's nothing. Let's get out in here. Oh, no enemies to fight off. Okay, this is kind of suck. Oh, this is a dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in the slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Okay. Why is there an upstairs? Is there anything up here? Case file? The item was found in the penthouse suite at Toronto, belonging to Dr. Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous supernatural belongings, including and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claim he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's his reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf's bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to return in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Yeah. Shall we do anything up here? Of course these show up. Why wouldn't they? Ah, fucking hell. There's a sphere here. There's something going on over there. I have too many things. Gotta remember that. Where did the rest go?
We should check that lab.
We absolutely should. However, we do need to clear this out again. Those two are the same. Cease accelerator, we can remove that one. Oh, those are also the same. 11, 11, 14. Let's remove those two. That one and that one are the same. 32, 24. And then we have these. 18, 15, 15, 11. We've got that one. And then we've got 15, 14, 15, and 13. Energy recovery 29, 40, 55. So let's remove those two. Perfect. Weapons mods, gonna have to go through them as well. We've got two of these. We've got two of these. We've got one, we've got two. That's shadow recoil efficiency 17 and 16. So let's remove the 16. Those two are the same. No, they're not. I don't think we have any of the unique. That is Pierce, aim, fire boost. It's not the same. Okay, interesting. Well, let's leave that. Let's run down and pick up whatever we got from this box. I saw another box down here. Oh, so we can open that if we want to, but we're not going to. We're gonna search this lab first, of course. Here's something we can pick up. Album cover. Rebirth. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's this area seems to be more organized, so let's just have a quick look here. There is no documents or anything. Oh, I can't read. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe down here in the corner. Nope. Okay then, let's Let's get in here. Ooh. And there's something going on here. Yep.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Base of the enemy. Finished tango. So now we're going to research. That opens the door to the turntable. Okay. Okay then. Oh, do we need to turn this to open the door? That door is closed. Really? No, it wasn't closed. It just looked close. Okay, research. Ashtray. Let's do this first. We have 5, so we could either do health or energy. Or launch damage, or launch large objects. %100% shield barrage damage. Not using that so much, so let's do the health. And do we have anything that only costs us 2? The shield. Never used the shield. Probably should. So, research sector. I'm guessing luck and probation is the closest. Unless we can't go through there. It is so hard to see where we can actually go. Firebreak. I'm thinking luck and probability. Central research. Yeah. And now we should probably go somewhere, but... Ashtray maze. I either use the elevator or... Holy crap, that area is huge out there. Do we need to get up that staircase, maybe? Thought I saw someone. the only one left. Now he won't stop me when shooting him. Dr. Darling's office. Dimensional research. Yes, that's where we're going.
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Auntie.
Great, at least we can travel here. Okay. Is this room? Astral maze. Oh man, it's a maze. I fucking hate mazes. But is this? This leads back, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so the pictures are clues. What's this? Are they clues to where we should go? That is still this one, right? I think so. Then we have that one. And that one. Those the same. They're the same. Light in the corner. And there's that one. So those four are the same. And if we have a little look at the... Okay, so that's unique. So this is the angle of it. It's taken from here. What does that mean? Does that tell us anything? Ooh, a box. This wasn't here before. That is just a corridor again. These are nothing special. That's just a corridor again. Is there any way for us to control this? Because it all seems to be going back. Oh. Oh, it's tilted. That's high and low. Are we supposed to go the other way? That is tilted. We're back. Now we're getting out here and we cannot get in there. Now that one is tilted. Thing is, there's nothing to interact with. Really? Is there? It is differently. It is different from time to time, but as far as I can tell, we don't really have anything to interact with. Can I break the wall or something? What? Because that's gone. Are we supposed to speed shoot through somewhere? Is that it? Because I do think this... Nope, that wasn't possible. I'm sorry, I'm stuck. How the fuck do we find... Oh my god! Why do I never read? Find Ati the janitor. Maintenance / janitor's office. Okay, so we just need to go there.